Hi, this is Brian with Square Foot Gardening for the Red River Valley, and it's mid-April. It's a frosty morning. We got rid of our 17 inches of snow. The garden is starting to look a little bit better. It's starting to look like spring. The birds are singing, but it's early yet. And one of the things that we want to take into consideration is not to get started in the garden too soon. Number one, we want to make sure that the ground is dry, so that we don't have trouble with our clay issues and getting soil clods and those types of things. And also, we want to take a look at our ground temperature. And ground temperature has a lot to do with when we want to get our seeds out and start getting them started. So let's take a look at some different soil conditions as we have right here. Number one is our hard clay. Most of our lawns that are not amended real well with organic materials are going to have colder temperatures than those garden soils that have a high degree of organic matter in it. And so let's just take a look at what I have here in my yard, and we'll go from there. So let's take a temperature reading in our lawn, in our hard compacted clay that's not conducive to gardening real well, and you can see we're about 33.6 in the hard compacted clay. Let's go over and take a look inside the garden where the good organic blend in our mix, and it's light and friable, and we'll see what the difference is. So here we are in the garden. You can see our soil is loose, it's friable, it's still in the shade here, it's not been worked, but let's take a temperature here in the shade. We're a little bit warmer, so even in the shade we're seeing considerable, a difference in temperatures there, where we have a light friable soil that's easily warmed by the sunshine. So with our soil temperatures being as cool as they are, is there anything that we can plant in the garden? Wait until that temperature gets up to about 45 degrees and stays fairly constant at that temperature. Once we get to that soil temperature of about 45 degrees, we can start looking at planting seeds such as cabbage. We can start some celery. We can put our onions in, that's for sure. As I've seen a onion out in the garden already, a volunteer from last year coming up, and then our peas. And so looking at that, but we've got a couple of options for starting out in the garden fairly early here. Again, wait until that temperature is reached that 45 degree mark on a pretty consistent basis, and that soil temperature then should be optimal for good seed germination and plant production. And hey, keep those fingers dirty. This is Brian with Square Foot Gardening for the Red River Valley. Take care.